I am waiting to see who is live. Please, if you're live, you let me know. Say hi so that I know if I'm alone or not. Say hello. Say hello. Say hi. You could say hi on YouTube. You could say hi on Facebook or link. I think we also, wherever you're watching from, you could kindly say hi so that I know we are together. Good. Thank you. Thank you, GK. Thank you, Anthony. Good, good. I know I'm not alone. Thank you very much. And if anyone else is there, please say hi. Thank you, Anthony. Thank you, GK. Today we want to have just a quick session, not a really detailed one. We just want to look at our money blueprint. And I don't know a lot of things, so I like sharing what my experience is. I don't like to talk about things that I read anywhere or things that happen elsewhere. I just like to talk about my own experiences and share them with someone. All right. Plain Mark says niko ndani. Oh, Emelda, we want to have a call, my dear. No worries. We'll talk after this call. Thank you for joining. Thank you so very much. And Emelda should be excited about today's class because it's something you've learned from AMP as well. Today we want to talk about our money blueprint. And even as we do that, I just want to hear what's your money blueprint? You know, a blueprint is a design, a plan. And I see a lot of us, I get a lot of this even from my coaching students. You start talking about money and people they want to be a little careful. They don't want to have that discussion. They're afraid of talking about money. And I don't know where this came from. So I will give my own money blueprint and what it was and what it is now and what happened in between. And then you can tell me what's your own money blueprint. Ambrose, you're welcome. I can see you at the back. Thank you for changing my banner. I really was struggling with it. But thank you for coming to my aid. I totally appreciate. Right. So thank you very much for those who've joined. Let's talk about money. Let's talk about money. Not in a bad way, not in a bragging way, just having a conversation around money. And my money blueprint was, let me say was, because it's changed a lot over time. My money design, my money plan was hakuna pesa. It is not possible. We don't belong to that side. That's not for us. Hakuna pesa. You know, it's not possible. That was the money blueprint I grew up with. And I don't know how many of you, grew up with that as well. Money does not grow on trees. Did you hear a lot of that when you're growing up? You know, don't waste money, take care of money, save money. What was your money blueprint? I would like to hear. That was mine. That was the blueprint I grew up with. And when you grow up hearing a lot of that, you grow up hearing a lot of hakuna pesa, there's no money. Any day, like there was never money. It was no money, there's no money, it's not possible, there's no money. And the other line was take care of money, save money, keep money. You know, there's that relationship we grew up, your relationship with money. And over time, I like to work with data a lot. Like I collect data and then I analyze it and I see the effect it is having on a lot of people. So when I sign up my coaching students and we get to the topic of money, they tell me, wow, I really didn't look at money from that perspective. I even when they're signing up, most of them whose money blueprint is still wrong. Will I say wrong? Let me not say wrong because I don't want you guys to hate me. Whose money blueprint is a little not real in today's world. They will also struggle with paying for anything as long as it is not basic need. You remember us guys being taught about basic needs. And for those of us who did business education, I think your teacher said money is scarce. How many of us were told money is scarce? I would like to see, were you told money is scarce? Because I think I remember class 6, the business lesson was that money is scarce. Money is a currency and money is scarce. Did any of you, did you learn that money is scarce? I want to see. Boniface tells me at the root of most of our lack is wrong financial conditioning. Absolutely. Absolutely. That's true. And so before we even get there, Boniface, I want us to tackle that. I want us to look at that issue and actually really ask each other, is money really scarce? And really ask each other, is it true that each and every day of our lives, there is no money? Hakuna pesa. You've even accepted that sentence so much, you are unconsciously repeating it to your children. You're repeating it to your staff members. You're repeating it to everyone. Hakuna pesa. There's no money. So that even the day there is money, your mind is conditioned that there is no money. And so if that happens, then the way your mind sees things, because energy grows where energy goes. If all the energy is going into negativity, there's no money, there's no money, there's no money. Keep money, money is scarce, money. And the conversation of money, we really like to shy away from it and we really like to keep off. And when you want to entertain money talks, people look at you like, all right, I think she's talking about, you shouldn't talk about money. Why shouldn't we talk about money? And I see probably all of us, we wake up early in the morning to, what do we go to do? I'm sure we go to work. I'm sure Boniface is a coach. And so I'm sure he would say, as a coach, I wake up to go to work. To do what? You work, then you work, then I think you work, then you earn. And what do you earn? You earn money. But we have really put money in another, sometimes I wonder, if I were money, would I go to someone who denies me every day? Would I do that? Would I want to be associated with that person? Can you imagine, for those of you who you have friends, you have relatives, and they keep saying, no, 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 that person, we don't know her. Let's not talk about her. That person, how will you know? How will you feel? And if I don't say anything else today, if you never remember anything else I said today, just remember, money has a soul. Money is we exchange money for something, and money has a soul. And the more you expose your mind to seeing money in the wrong, using the wrong mirror, let me say that, using the wrong mirror, money will always be scarce. Because the opportunities presented to you to make money, it's very rare that you will see those opportunities. I have really tried to take research and look at the data that I collect every time. And I always see people who had a problem really with that's very expensive. Even when it's not too expensive, they still feel like it's too expensive. When they finally get to buying it, they still feel like, they were robbed. And so they don't have a good relationship with that thing that they bought, and they felt like they were robbed. I don't know if you I hope you are connecting the dots, and I hope you are getting what I'm saying. I know this is a difficult conversation. It's even good we are having it at this late night hour, but it's important we do that. So I want you to question your own money blueprint and see the relationship you have with money. So if money has a soul and you will keep talking about money in a negative way, how then do you want that same money to come your way? You know, the more you talk about money, the more you appreciate money, the more you appreciate that it's easy to get this money. And there are affirmations. I know a lot of people just say, oh, affirmations are for motivational speakers. There are affirmations that you can say. Do you ever wonder why some people never seem to struggle with it? And why some people will really, really have a hard, it's really, really hard for them to break that wall. It's because the relationship you have with it is not transparent, it's not a friendly relationship. So it blinds your mind from seeing where that money is. I hope you can connect. It blinds your mind from seeing the opportunities. It even makes you downplay your own gifting, downplay your own knowledge, downplay your own experience. And so you're like, those people, they love money. Yeah, they really love money. You know, they are really chasing money. And I'm not saying that you become obsessed with it. Absolutely not. I am just saying, what is the blueprint that we have with money? So I've given you mine. I grew up with that. And so when I got to the university, that was the money, you know, scale it. I don't know, in Kikuyu is kuskera yo, yani, you hold on to it, you hold on to it. Even when there are good things to buy with that money, you still hold on to that money. You hold on to it, you keep slicing little by little by little. And because of that, your mindset is totally limited. But one time, I think I was in first semester of my campus life, and my roommate gave me the Rich Dad Poor Dad little book. I still keep it. It's somewhere in my library, or it's another library. And I read Rich Dad Poor Dad. And I thought to myself, oh, you mean money is not scarce? You mean someone could actually create money? Because if you grow up with that blueprint of money is scarce, you know, all our business teachers made it their business to let us know money is very scarce. So if you go out with that mentality, you will be okay, even when you don't have enough to live your life comfortably. You're like, anyway, money is scarce. You won't have that creative mind that helps you come out and wonder, what else can I do with my brain right about now? Because money is good. Money is my friend. Me and money, we attract each other. We like each other. We treat each other well. One time I met a billionaire. He's a billionaire in this country, and he's in real estate. A lot of us know him. I mean, you know him. And as we were having a discussion, he randomly asked me, so Betty, how much money is in your wallet right now? He asked me, do you have a purse, like the women purse? I said, yeah, I do have a purse. And he said, how much money is in your wallet? I said, it isn't these days that we have M-Pesa and really probably you don't have the hard cash. It's those days that we all had hard cash in the wallet. So I say, yeah, that's how my conversation went. I think he told me, stop there. You don't respect your money, you don't care about it, and that actually means you will waste your money. And I asked him, you judging me too harsh? And he said, no. If you respect your own money, Betty, by now you should be knowing I have 6,000 in my wallet, and 6,000 is in Kenya shillings. I mean, it's in 1,000 notes. Then I have two 500 notes. And then I have coins that amount to probably 200 shillings. And he told me the very, very wealthy, not rich rich is not the word, wealthy is the word. They will always know where their money is. And they will always know how much the money they are carrying is. They will know how much is in the bank. They will know how much is in the wallet. They will know how much is in real estate. They will know where the money is. But if you don't, I mean, you don't know how much money you have in your wallet, it's even crumpled, like you just threw it in the bag, you don't respect it and arrange it properly in the bag, you lack respect. If there's, I want you to, I want you to think about your natural relationship with someone, whoever it is. Probably it's your best friend, or it's your relative, or it's your husband, your wife. When they are waiting for you, how do they wait for you? If you tell me you're coming to visit me in my house and I'm just waiting indefinitely, and when you come, I tell you, oh, come, let me see what I can scramble around here and make. Oh, let me make some few eggs we take. And you informed me you will come and visit me. Like, I don't wait for you with some respect. The only place maybe we don't expect too much and we really don't, it's home where your mother is. Your mother, they don't even bother, I'll come. But even then, you find her ready with a cup of tea. So imagine now your relationship with money. You don't know how much it is in the bag. You don't even know your bank balance. Even if you know, you don't know what went where. Who took what from you? And for what reason? Where was that money heading? Because your money blueprint is messed up. And so what's the starting point? The starting point was for me was that conversation that I had with that billionaire. And I asked him, you have so much money. Do you know all your money where it is? He said, I know by the shilling. And I don't joke with my money. And I could tell you how much is in my wallet right now. And I'll tell you tomorrow. And I will even show you how well arranged it is, so that, if you've mixed your monies, 200, 500, you don't even if someone just takes a note from your wallet, you won't be able to know. So that really changed my money blueprint. And also just reading around, investing in coaching, and having people who can literally question you, and really change your money blueprint, your money plan, your money design, such that your relationship with money is a respectable relationship. Someone you respect or something you respect, would you go around saying, oh, money is evil? Let's say you respect your employer very much. If you go around saying, oh, my employer is very evil, I don't like them, they are evil, they are the cause of all the problems in the world, do you think when they know what you've been talking about them, they'll still continue keeping you? What will be the relationship between you and them? And I told you, money got a soul. So if money got a soul, and those are the conversations you're having about money, ask yourself, are we going to attract each other? Or we will keep each other at arm's length. We will only have enough for the bills and enough to scram by Quisha. And I see a lot of us are Christians. And we are the ones who keep reading the Bible and read that Jesus came that we may have life and have it in abundance. What is abundance? Abundance is not scrambling by, like, we just have enough for this month and then we are done. Like, you're employed and every 5th of the month, there's absolutely nothing remaining in your account. And you start waiting for end month from the 5th of the month. You are waiting for 30th. Can you imagine? You're waiting for 30th. That's really wrong. But if you question your money blueprint and start working on it, you will see your finances start falling in place. You will see your relationship with money start changing. So I worked on my money really. I stopped talking ill about money and I said, oh, money buys me better experiences. Imagine if two of us were to go for holiday and one has, let's even call it $500,000. One has $500,000 to go to a Dubai, and someone else has 50,000 to go to. No, 50,000 you won't arrive and come back. As someone else has, let's say, 120 to go and tour Dubai. The two of you will visit, you will fly out and you will fly in. However, the memories are gonna be different. The memories that you create while there will be different. And so for me, I like it to buy me better memories. I like it to buy for me better experiences. If I can have a better experience than this, why not? So that commodity I want to use to buy me better experiences, I cannot have a bitter relationship with it. And I cannot have a love-hate relationship with it. I'll try for it to be a love relationship. Once in a while, it won't be there because that's life. And we have needs every day that we need to sort. And once in a while, it will be there. So I don't know if you're getting anything. Does someone want to tell me if they're learning or not? The money blueprint. What's your money blueprint? Do you want to share with me? Imelda, money being scarce has been said up to an economics class at uni. Can you imagine? That's the conversation you are having with a university graduate. They will graduate, sit down and wait for a job to come. Because the mind is not creative. You as a lecturer, you did not bring up a creative person. You didn't educate a creative person. You really narrowed their mind into money is scarce up to university level. Like seriously, that's really wrong. All right. So you guys, I want to hear if I'm putting across a point or I'm not. I want to hear what you think. What do you think about the conversation we are having? Is it a worthy conversation? Is it a ready conversation? Or should we just decide, no, we will not talk about money? We won't talk about money. Margaret Moridi says, yes, I'm learning. Money got a soul. This is new. Absolutely, it has a soul. It has a soul. And the more, the more corner you push it, it will stay in that corner. And the more you embrace it, the more it will want to come around and really work with you. Anybody else learning something new? Liz says it's great. Thank you very much. I want to see the third person saying if they are learning or not. What's your money blueprint? Money, actually, Liz, money is so good. Someone who pays your bills, someone who takes you to town to go and enjoy, someone who makes sure your family has something to eat. Money is good. Absolutely. And you shouldn't be found, saying money is evil, money is bad. Money is just paper, by the way. One of the things I also learned when I was changing my money blueprint, money is paper, like legal tender, paper, karatasi. How then can you turn around and say that money is bad? The money is not bad, and money is not evil. It is probably the users of the money that need to change their mindset. All right. Yeah, I can see Ambrose is somewhere around. Ambrose, do you want to say something in this broadcast?
Hello, good for you because it has been some time. This is an awesome discussion. Thank you, Coach Betty. I'm sorry for being late and also for leaving technology with you. So I'm from a class actually was talking about money making skills. And as you're sharing the money blueprint, at the background, I've been laughing because I know I've told you this before, but for the audience, I used to think Ubers are for the rich. I really struggled in Nairobi because I used to think Ubers are. This is the funny thing, I don't stay in Nairobi, so anytime I travel to Nairobi, I'm only coming for business. Maybe I'm seeing a client, or I'm coming for a training or something in relationship to that. So anytime I could get to the city, you enter into a bus, you are new, and the worst thing you can ever do in Nairobi is to let people know that you are a new person within the city. That's the worst thing to do. Even the Uber, you don't tell the people you are new. You just behave like this is your home. Okay. So anytime I could get to the city, maybe I will take a bus to a place. Then maybe I'm behind there, so after every 20 minutes, I have to remind the conductor, oh, I've seen Pitisha, because Nairobi is funny. In Nakuru, I know if I'm paying 100 bob, I know in 40 minutes I should be at my destination. But Nairobi, you can pay 20 bob, and you will sit in that vehicle for the next 2 hours or something, jam and everything. So you can't tell. So, but one day, so that was my struggle in the city. Then one day, as I was working with one of my coaches, Coach Caroline Gaituma, and we took an Uber from town and to somewhere, the main office where we are going for graduation. And it was one of the most easy way to get through the city. In fact, she told me to sit on the left. She was like, "That's where bosses sit." So I took that, and by the time we got to our destination, we paid 500 bob. Okay, that's the amount of money that we actually spent. And I was like, so I've been struggling all this time because of $5 or 500 bob. So after the graduation, they told me, Coach Jeff Diwa was there, told me, no, you should order another boat to take you to the stage. I did that and actually relaxed in that cab, and I started thinking all the struggles I've been going through to get to the meetings. Now it's no longer hard. I just get to Nairobi, order a bolt or anything, get to my destination, finish the meeting. Number two, before explain how that has really affected my life positively, is that I used to think the hotels, the America Hotel, the good hotels, you can take tea and feel it's tea. I also used to think they are only for the rich. And the reason I did this, for those who know my story, growing up in the street and only the conditioning of things are limited, I was actually being punished for not finishing food. But when I was in the street, I was thanking people who didn't finish the food because whatever was remaining was my food. And even these days, I struggle to finish food. So sometimes when I go to high-end meetings and static with trauma or I have to do the image stuff, sometimes I just tell the waiter to not to put a lot of food or the entire order. So I will just talk to the person to just ensure the meals is less than what they're supposed to serve so that I can finish. So one day I stepped into one of the hotels in Nakuru. My favorite is the Woodlands if you have been in Nakuru. And being at this place, just taking the coffee, taking the tea, every time I'm sitting in this place, I can be able to see like the possibility of experiencing this place. Okay, so money is attracted. Money has a soul, as Coach Betty has said. Let me add something to that. Money got energy, and money is attracted by the same frequency. And money can feel how you feel. Just like the people we love, the people that we are very close, they can actually feel when you are not in the right mood and sometimes they stay away from you, like they go aside. The same thing happened with money. So for me, going to these places made me feel different. Okay, for me as a young person, my mom used to buy everything on the cheaper rate, get the cheapest shoe, get the 100 bob shirt. Now, when I was working with Destiny, that's called Jeff, what they told me, you should come to Nairobi, we get you some good shirts so that when you're doing the live videos, it can look good. I was like, why should I spend 3,000 on a shirt or something like that? So I used to buy some rubber shoes where I stay, and they were about 2 to 300 bob. But I tell you, these rubber shoes could not finish a month or 3 weeks or something. They could just die in between, like I was the guy who was doing finishing. Okay. So, but right now, I just got a Chelsea boot for men, and it's one of the most amazing shoe. I went ahead to the shop to buy something nice. Now, apart from the money that I spent to buy these things, but how I feel and the confidence that I get, even when I get to the business transaction. So, what I'm advising you, to affect your money blueprint, you must first start affecting how you feel yourself. So, let's start by how you feel yourself. Get things, go to environments that are gonna affect how you feel about yourself. Now, another thing I want to share with you on this is money blueprint. I never wanted to pay. My money blueprint was hold on the money, don't waste the money, don't spend the money, have it, keep the money, have the money. What I didn't know is that money must always move. So I don't know if you have gotten your place into this. This was my money blueprint. So if I'm on my last 10,000 or 5,000, I will cut off everything. I will eat less. I will try to drink less. I will never go out. Coach Betty has been pushing me to run swimming. So Mombasa, there we are coming. I didn't want to do any of this. Maybe you are that person when you see broke coming. I don't know if you have been in a place you are not broke, but you are afraid of being broke, more than the person who is actually broke. So the fear of not having money, even when you have the money, that was my blueprint. Okay, so when things are getting expensive, like right now, things are moving, my blueprint was spend less, buy less, and all that. So one I've learned about that, number one, money must always move. Okay, so even if you're trying to use the last coins the right way, it's gonna finish. So you must figure out how to increase income and not how to save income. GC says a penny saved is just a penny. Nothing important about it. Okay. So ask yourself, how can you increase income? How can you be able to go beyond that blueprint of less and step into abundance? Money must flow. So learn to pay so that you can get paid. Okay. So money is not important, as Coach Betty has said. Money is a paper. So what makes money important is where we put it. Now, one thing that, and this is the last one, then I invite Coach Betty back, is that you must stay broke. So sometimes I was talking to Coach Betty and I didn't understand. She told me she doesn't have money, and I was like, Coach Betty, we just made some sales. Like we just closed some sales, and I was like, and this also I learned from Grant Cardone. Okay, I was told the way to invest is to save in corporate. Okay, there's different type of saving. I prefer real estate. I prefer putting my money in real estate. But on this is stay broke. There's no one as lazy as me with money somewhere. So, and this I think is also a secret to Coach Betty. Maybe she can share how she does that. Stay broke. Put your money in money-making vehicles. Invest in different things. I prefer real estate. The other day I was out looking for ways I can, as a young person at the age of 23, I'm looking for ways to invest in real estate, buy that piece of land somewhere, let it be there, just have the title. Okay, there's different ways to invest. But if you are young like me, or you're just starting out, you don't have the big money, the best investment you can ever do is to invest in yourself. I can tell you, every time I invest in myself, I increase income. Yesterday, I was making tough decision to pay some amount of money for coaching, and the moment I paid that money, I received a third of that particular investment. And maybe by the end of this week, I should get all the money that I invested. So if you're starting out, the money is there. The best investment is in yourself. Then when you have cash flow, not cash. I tell young people, my friends who maybe have been trying to invest in Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, like one young person one day texted me like, my crypto has crashed, I've lost all my money, can you help me with a job? So only invest when you have cash flow, not when you have cash. One of the things I've seen is you have your 100K and you want to invest it and you want it to pay your rent the next 1 month. Invest only when you have the capacity to produce income. If you have the money that is not continuous in terms of cash flow, the best asset to invest in is yourself. Increase your capacity to earn. Once you can earn more and create that cash flow, then you can invest in cooperative, you can invest in real estate, you can invest in a business. You can do all these type of investments that my little brain hasn't discovered. Back to you, Coach Betty.
Thank you very much, Ambrose. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. So, yeah, so I do hope that this conversation, though it's quite short, can literally change our money blueprint. What's your money blueprint? From today, you need to ask yourself, what's my money blueprint? And one of the biggest lessons I learned is what Ambrose has just said. Sometimes I see people tell me, Coach Betty, I want to give, I want to help the less fortunate, I want to go out there and package something for school children. And I say, yeah, that's fantastic. What's your capacity to earn? Because you also don't want to go out there and give mediocrity. You don't want to give in such a mediocre way because you are scramming kidogo, 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 a little, little, little. So the most important investment you can ever do is on yourself so that you can produce more money. So our money blueprint is the reason people don't want to invest anything in themselves. In fact, if they go into the bookshop and they see a book that is costing 2,000 Kenya shillings, they are like, 2K. Me, I go and buy a book at 2K. They keep the 2K in the pocket. Yet that book had the capability to turn around their businesses. So you lose your 1 million business because you could not invest 2,000 Kenya shillings to buy a book. You couldn't invest in a coaching program that costs whatever, 50, 100 Gs and save your 5 million. You can't do that because getting money out of your pocket is so hard. It would rather sit there and rot and waste your many other opportunities. Because let me tell you, if you don't invest in knowledge, that business, even if you spent whatever amount of money you have spent in, you will keep going round and getting stuck and round and losing the little money that you had already invested in the business. But when you've changed your money mindset, when you've changed your money relationship, your relationship with money, you see the value. And you see, we said money is paper. It only changes. You are the one who puts value on that paper. So, how much value do you want to put on a paper? How much value? When we call you to come and get into coaching programs, come and learn how to do, to change your mind, come learn how to know your purpose, come learn how to know this and this. You don't see it ever happening. So you hold on to your money. So you get into a business, you haven't clarified your purpose. Instead of getting into a car business, you get into a clothes business and you don't like fashion, you don't even understand how fashion works. Then you lose all that money. Yet you would have invested in Coach Irene's purpose class. She helps you identify your purpose, clarify your purpose, get into the right business straight up because you have a new relationship with the money. Actually, that way you save more money because you know where you are going, you know with who, you know how, and you know what you want to do. So a lot of us are caught and we are stuck in businesses that we already started. We feel so guilty to leave them. We can't leave, yet we are in businesses that we have no business being in. We are in, some of us are rushing to go do our masters. I'm going to do my masters. You go invest 500,000, 600,000, 1 million into a master's program. You come back to your workplace, you tell your manager, I have a master's degree. They tell you, thank you, but where are the results? Me, what I want to see is results. I want to see you, hitting your targets. I want to see you bringing in more customers to this company. Your master's degree is okay. Actually, I'm talking about myself. One time, after I had gotten a job with a big telco, we told each other with my colleagues, there's a new course at the University of Nairobi for the master's program. Let's go and take it. Imagine, just like that. Took money, paid for the course, and after 2 years of learning, we came back. And I came back and told my then manager, I have a master's degree. And he asked me, so what? This company, we reward you as per your result. Betty, show me result. If I were you, I wouldn't even have gone for that master's. I would have looked for a way of meeting my targets, becoming better at the workplace, then I get a promotion, make more money, go for a better master's degree. In fact, if I had known, I would have gone, invested in coaching, become a better person at the workplace, get my promotion and better, and probably get my master's degree abroad or somewhere or something else. So I see people rushing to do things because it's fashionable. It's the mindset we grew up with. Go to school, get a degree, then get a master's, then earn, then we don't question our money blueprints. We don't. But I will not condemn anybody. It's probably because we also don't, um, we don't know better. Even me, it's just that I stumbled upon a book and then I read it and it started to open my mind. Then later in life, by the way, let me tell you about money blueprint. One time, not these elections, the ones for Mwai Kibaki and me, he rest in peace. I remember businesses in this country had businesses were low. We were doing badly in business. And of course, that happens every time they are politicking out there. And I remember what happens with business people when there's such a thing, they rush to cut costs. So you rush into your business, you fire people, you downsize, you stop buying printing paper, you stop buying your staff tea, and you stop buying them anything, and you stop giving them bonuses. They become demotivated. They start mistreating your customers. Your business continues going down, 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 down. During that time, I was actually thinking about downsizing and also cutting costs. I stumbled upon Robert Kiyosaki's financial IQ book. It's called something like Increasing Your Financial IQ. So I read it. Then I signed into one of his online classes. That guy changed my mind big time. I stopped downsizing. I forgot about ever thinking in lack because that's not abundant thinking. What is the opposite of abundant thinking? That is the other side of abundant thinking. Poverty mentality. So instead of thinking of how I can increase sales, how I can make my customers happier, how can I can get more money into the business, you are thinking about how you can cut, and then your staff members are not going to be happy. Your customers are going to come in and there's no longer water at the dispenser, and they are going to be uncomfortable. So we start cutting costs quickly, quickly. I don't want this, I don't want this. Instead of thinking, how do I triple my income? All right. So that's the money blueprint. And we would like you guys, we can never have this conversation in this conversation. It's so large. We need 2 months to learn it of this every single day. And because that might not happen, we sometimes will organize things and call you. A while back, Coach Irene and I did a fantastic course that was called the Mindset and Money Makeover course. Still available. And people who took that course have taken off, wako mbali sana, wameenda kuenda. So all those things are available. But once in a while, when we invite you, come buy this course, come do this, come do this, your money blueprint will not allow you. Just the same way Ambrose is saying, you get stuck in what's the cheapest in this shop. I want a dress, the cheapest. The moment you get into a shop, you don't ask, does that come in my size? It's so automatic in your mind. You will start, how much is this? So that your money blueprint is always blocking your progress in this life. So anybody who follows us, anyone who is on this page, I would like us to change our money blueprint. And if there's someone you admire, don't go reinventing the wheel 20,000 times. I want to congratulate Margaret Moredi. She's in this class today. Margaret got into the AMP class today. And when I saw her payment, I thought to myself, that one has known the secret. The moment she does this, she will just go plug and play into what I've been able to build. She doesn't have to go around reinventing the wheel, finding out. You want to find out for yourself how to fail? It's very costly. I've already made the mistakes. Some of them, my coaches saved me, but there are some others that I saved myself. Why do you want to do the same mistakes? So it's important that we change our money blueprint. Let's see what we can do with the new money blueprint. So we want to say that keep it on this page, keep we will do many of these things, keep following, but also plan on investing in yourself every other time. Make sure you are learning something new from that person that you admire. Make sure that you are plugging into their programs. Make sure that you are buying their books. I see people say, tell someone, oh, I love you very much. I love the knowledge that you give. One time in our church, a lady came to preach, and she's a lecturer at this. I wish I can remember her name. She did an amazing job preaching, that lady. Then at the end of the sermon, her books were available at the back. Me, straight went and bought her book. And I noticed only like a handful, like 5 people from the whole church bought her book. But you should have seen the crowd surrounding her, congratulating her the way she's done an amazing job. That's it. After she's left, how will you pick her brain if you don't buy her book? So let's learn how to invest. Let's see that, the best investment you can ever do is in yourself. So, Sam Ambrose, I want you to say bye as we close this session. Sam Ambrose,
Yes, please.
please say
So
bye or say something.
my buy is to put this up. Karimi said missed a word for 2 minutes. Let me hope I'll get it later. Yes, you will get this both on Betimora profile and also YouTube channel. But if you want to get to the inner circle or the back end and be able to get more information, is joining the daily money alert movement. If you're looking for a way to master exactly how Coach Betty and the little miracles I'm doing with social media to be able to make money every day, you can join the inner circle. So I want Coach Betty to talk about this. I don't know if the post is here, but we are going to post it on the profile so that you can be able to see it. Coach Betty, you can a bit share about this.
Maybe Sam, you should also post the WhatsApp link here.
Yes.
so that whoever is interested in these conversations, we shall continue them in the group. You will also not be able to see this video from my profile. It will not be available. It will go missing in a short while. But we have a group called Activate and Monetize Your Potential Challenge. If you can find that link, Sam, you can also share it. That video will be available there. It will be available there. It will also be available at Business Owners Creating Abundance. But on my personal profile, it will not be available after the end button. It will be gone. We won't save it on that page. But you want to join these conversations, we have them. By the way, not only do we have these conversations here, we carry them into some inner now smaller groups, some WhatsApp groups, and we do amazing things there. So if I were you, I would also plan on this event. It's coming up on the 11th and the 12th of June. That's the other Saturday. And we will go deep into marketing secrets for course creators, consultants, and coaches, speakers, trainers, blah, blah. You who has created your course, you have written a book, it's never selling. There's this thing you like to do, but you don't know how to sell it. The secrets will be shared in that class. We are just basically going to show you how to sell to Kenyans online. How do you sell to them? And in that, we are looking at speed marketing for profitability in business and literally just help you around that. So if I were you, I would join and become part of that training. So from me, Sam has already posted the number that you chat that number. Is it correct, Sam? 07. Yeah,
Yes,
to join the WhatsApp group. And also we have you accessed the link to the
the,
Facebook?
the link to the group is attached with this video. So if you are watching on Facebook, just look at the written content. The link is there, and it will direct you to the group.
Okay, no worries at all. So you guys, it was an honor. It was a pleasure. I hope you've learned something. For those ones who missed Karemi, Karibu Sana, and Muigai. Muigai Ndongo is my friend. We shared a class sometimes back. And though we didn't go through the money blueprints, something in us changed. So thank you very, very much for joining us. It's been 1 hour of having you here, and we feel blessed to have you around. So looking forward to having you in the WhatsApp group, and see you next time. Thank you very much.
Bye. Have a good time.